Hey everyone, it's Absolute here with my analysis video of the 12-minute Destiny gameplay demo that was shown at E3. To begin, we get a view of this mountainous area set on Earth, giving us a glimpse of some of the beauty in Destiny. Over here is the site of abandoned wrecked cars, with the remains of humans still inside. And as expected, the Fallen are lurking about. Notice how this Fallen captain here with the sniper rifle is wearing a white or creamish coloured armour rather than black. Maybe this is a way to tell if they're a sniper or not. Over in the background to the left there is a sign with Russian writing on, which tells us that this is set in Russia. As this ship reaches its destination, the Warlock jumps out the back. Notice how he's wearing the helmet that we've seen the Vanguard wearing. There was some technical issues here, so that's why it stood still. Hopefully it'll start moving in a moment.
To old Russia.
As you just heard, he said to old Russia, confirming that this is set in Russia.
We're gonna explore the wild frontier beyond that wall.
Just look at the surroundings, the lighting, the shadowing, the wrecked cars, those beds, the lonely abandoned feeling, even that sheet flailing in the wind there. It just makes this look gorgeous. You immediately notice a lot of detail. It looks like Bungie have done a really good job at setting the mood here. Time for some backup.
Hey, Jason Jones. How's it going?
So as you just saw, a ship flew over and actually teleported the player onto the ground for quick transport. Does this mean that there'll be a fast travel system in Destiny? Or will this just be how everyone gets around the map?
But we're gonna keep on going. You ready? Come on. It's gonna be great. There you go. You coming?
So there you just saw the other player using a MERT. This is something else that we'll be able to do in Destiny. It's going to be a great way for players to communicate without a mic.
Come right back through my door.
Jason Jones, the other player, is playing as a hunter.
Go that way. Why don't you take point?
In Destiny, we'll be able to see each other's names above our heads. Next to his name in a blue box is a number. I'm guessing that this number is his level. As the player looks up, we'll get a great perspective on how big this thing is compared to us. In the top left corner, there's a radar which looks similar to Halo's radar. I'm really happy about this because, personally, I think that Halo's radar was just about perfect. It was easy to follow and it wasn't too complicated. In the bottom left corner of our HUD, we can see two squares with images inside, which is what I'm guessing are going to be the player's abilities. Next to that, you can see the two guns that you're carrying.
It's getting a little dark. I'm gonna take out my ghost.
So here the player released what is called a Ghost. This thing will be able to scout around and activate things such as turn on lights, as you'll see here in a moment. It even has some funny dialogue if you listen.
Hang tight, I'll find some sticks to rub together. And by sticks, I mean highly complex circuits that I am fully equipped to repair and provide
So as you just saw, the Ghost turned on the lights. Now it's time for some combat. In comes some fallen dregs. We also get to see some new enemies here. These little flying drones are called the Fallen Shanks. These things look pretty easy to kill, but I imagine in groups these will be quite annoying and difficult. It seems that Bungie have gone for a more realistic look with the surroundings, making it feel more Earth-like. If you was paying attention, you would have saw that the Fallen just actually jumped off the wall at the player. So I guess they can climb walls now, which was kind of to be expected really. Not only can we sprint in Destiny now, but we can also do a little slide at the end of our run which takes us into a crouching position. When the fallen die, some sort of white light or maybe energy comes out of the mouth. Is this what we've been seeing in that image of the soul being ripped out of an enemy's body? Not only can we see the enemy's level and name above the heads, but we can even see a health bar.
Yeah, I got him.
As you just saw, the player got a headshot, which did a critical hit. Now I'm wondering if a headshot will always do a critical hit, or if different enemies will have different weak spots. Man, that's some nice lighting.
Hey, we got more guys down low.
It appears that the hunter just used what looks like one of his special abilities, and it seems now that he can what looks like disintegrate enemies when he kills them. Finally we get to see some of the Warlock's powers in action, and man, that thing looks powerful.
Alright, let's mop him up.
Room clear, time for a boss fight. This guy is called Rixis Archon Slayer, and he proves to be quite a problem. Now, as you just saw, his teammate got down. Now, it's not clear whether or not you have to be revived before a certain amount of time is up. When a player needs to be revived, instead of laying on the floor, you actually turn into a little yellow glowing orb, and instead of showing a level inside that little blue square next to the player's name, it actually shows a square, or X if you're on Xbox, indicating that the player needs to be revived. Again, the player just did another critical hit by shooting the enemy in the head. If you look closely, you can see that instead of having a level above the boss's head, he has a little skull in a yellow box, indicating that this is a boss. When a player needs to be revived, it also shows the distance of how far away you are from them. That was epic. As I said earlier, it's square to revive someone on PlayStation, X on Xbox. Every time you beat a boss, everyone gets a reward. As you can see here, the player got the Thunderlord.
The Thunderlord?
Thunderlord.
Here we finally get a look at the menu. At the top of the screen it says Avatar, Inventory and Settings. Now in the top right corner it shows what I'm guessing is the profile picture, as well as the class and race that you're playing as, and your level. Now I'm not sure what Winter Moon means. Down the right side of the screen we can see the different customizable armor pieces. We have helmet, arms, torso, belt maybe, it looks like a belt, and boots. Now I'm not sure if that's just boots or if it customizes the entire leg. On the left side of the screen we have our weapon customizations. We have our primary weapon slot, special weapon slot and heavy weapon slot. In the primary weapon slot we have the Viper P3, which is a superior pulse rifle and has a weapon level of 70. The description reads, a solid accurate pulse rifle that delivers on its promises. In the special weapon slot we have the Duke MK.44, which is a superior hand cannon and has a weapon level of 70. The description reads, slow to shoot but brutal upon impact. In the heavy weapon slot we have the Thunderlord, which we just picked up. The Thunderlord is an exotic machine gun. Exotic weapons are rare items. The Thunderlord has a weapon level of 200. The description reads, even in the chaos of the gap, one could make out its thunderous fire, leaving a sea of fallen in its wake. Below that are what appear to be weapon upgrades. We have Gathering Storm, Full Force, Storm Master and Rolling Thunder. When upgrading our weapons, we can see stats such as weapon level, accuracy, stability, handling and magazine size. We can see that to upgrade a weapon we need Glimmer, weapon kits and talent points. Prior to this gameplay demo, Glimmer was thought to be another alien species, when in fact it's actually the currency that's going to be used in Destiny. So far we don't know how weapon kits and talent points are going to be earned.
Let's see how she looks.
Man, that thing looks sweet. It seems that the reward for beating a boss depends upon your class. For example here, this guy's playing as a warlock, so he got this machine gun, whereas the other guy there is playing as a hunter, so he got a sniper rifle.
Oh, that's good.
What'd you get?
Check this out. I knew you'd be jealous of a sniper rifle.
Oh, I do like the long rifle. What's its name?
shut up and get behind me?
Yeah.
Bungie bring in the comedy. Man, places like this really do feel abandoned.
Hey, we made it through the wall.
Cool. Nice work, partner.
And it's Darla.
Hey guys,
Hey, there she is.
looks like you guys could use a Titan.
Absolutely.
So what are we doing? And can I use this?
So now a Titan has joined the group. Titans have the heavier armor and wield heavier weapons. Look at the design on that rocket launcher. It actually looks as if it's been designed to match her armor. Now, I'm not really sure how you pronounce this, but the rocket launcher has been confirmed to be called the Jalahorn. I wouldn't trust me with that. So there a fallen ship just entered, and it just blew everything away and knocked down those two towers. Even some birds started flying away. It's just details like this that make this game look amazing.
Hey, guys. That doesn't look friendly.
So in the top left corner, the player got notified that this is a public event. In this case, it's a fallen assault. Public events are basically what you would expect them to be. They're open for anyone to join in. Now if you notice, that little logo there is actually the Vanguard logo. So this makes me wonder, what actually is the Vanguard? Originally we thought it was a class. So is the Vanguard like some sort of AI thing that alerts us of stuff happening? Now public events are going to be random, for anyone to join. Finally we get a look at some new vehicles. These vehicles here hover and look very similar to the Pike, but aren't. Look at those things go. Man, those things look fun to ride. To join a public event, all it looks like you have to do is walk into the area.
Hey, we got another dropship coming in.
Now here do we not only get a view of the fallen dropships, we also get a view of the Devil Walker. The Devil Walker is a variation of the Spider Tank. I think it looks really cool how it hangs from the ship for a second then drops. Everything in this game so far just looks badass. If we look around we can see more numbers above people's heads. These are what I'm guessing are the levels. Also notice how some people's names are turning yellow. Is this a way to indicate that someone's being hurt, just like in Halo? Another fire team have just joined the group. Man, this game looks fun. I can't wait to play it, especially with friends, which is what Destiny is designed to be played with. The Devil Walker actually has weak spots, which are what the players are shooting at to bring it down. Every time you blow off a leg, the Devil Walker collapses for a few moments, leaving it vulnerable. There the player just threw what looked like an incendiary grenade.
All right. Here I go.
And boom, there it goes. So that was the gameplay. Man, I can't wait to play this with friends. Hopefully you guys will join me too. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Visit our website destinyguardian.com for more, and I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching.
Why is the city breathing down my neck?
Why don't you put that down so we can talk?
Out here in the wild, this is how we talk.
Your mission is vital, Guardian. If you succeed, you will become legend. If you fail, this city will fall, and the last light of civilization will go out.